So guys, today I'm going to go through with you step by step how I edit a family session. So the first thing we're going to do is import our photos into Lightroom. You're going to click import, and I personally use a transcend card reader. I put my card into the reader and then connect that to the computer to get those to pop up. So after they pop up in here, you're going to come and find the family session that you want to edit. I have a couple on here. I'm going to go to the one real quick that I'm going to use for editing to show you. So you're going to select the ones you want to edit. So I just clicked on the first one. I hit shift, then clicked on where it ends. And then you want to hit the check mark, hit the little box there, and it's going to check mark the ones that you want to import in. You want to check your filing system over here and make sure you're importing it into the month that that you're shooting in, and then just click import. And those are just going to take a couple minutes to import in, but while they're importing in, you're going to come over to your collection sets, and we have another video that goes a little bit more in depth about your collection sets. But under your families and children, I'm going to name this session the name of the mom, because she's the one that's in my customer management system, so I want that to match. And then I want to make sure I'm inside the collection set for families and children. If you do this drop down box, how you can change your collection sets, but obviously we're on a family session, so we want to check mark family and children, and then we're going to hit create. Then we're going to come back into current import. All of the photos are already imported in, so you want to select them all again. And then we're just going to drag them over to the client's name. And always check this number right here. That sounds about the amount of photos I've taken during that session. I just always do a double check there. What if I knew I took 200 and there's only 50 there? I know I need to go back and look for something. So that's a good little indicator to check there as well. So next thing we're going to do, edit and select none, just to get our cursor off of everything. We're going to come down and click on the first one and hit develop. So our next step that we're going to do right here is we're going to select the photos that we're going to add a color correction to for the customer. This is something that's really quick. You don't want to overthink this. So what I'm going to do here, I'm not going to give the customer this photo. I'm going to hit X. Next photo, not so much. I'm going to hit an X again. Next photo could be a maybe. I'm going to hit P because I'm going to keep it. And really what I'm doing is looking for that one. Look for that one that's really good. Or you might have to make a head swap. Sometimes when you're working with kids, you don't get everybody looking at the camera at the same time. Sometimes you have to do a head swap. We'll do that. We'll go over that in another video. But this one would be a keeper, P. This one's a keeper. And like I said, don't overthink this. Just do it really quick. You want to keep it or you don't. remember when you're working with kids, sometimes not everything's not so perfect. Parents might want to see some of those pictures that's not as perfect for a print as we might think they should be. So just kind of keep that in mind. I'm kind of picking some ones here because I'm thinking I might be doing some head swaps. So that is why I'm picking some of the ones I'm picking here. Right now we're just kind of going over color correction. Like I said, we'll get into a different video. Oh, there we have some good ones. Sorry, we might not have to do a head swap. Another tip for shooting kids outdoors: they have a really short attention span. If you know you got what you consider the shot, just kind of move on to your next scene. You're not going to have a lot of time to get what you want to get with the kids. Alright, and what I did here, I've missed some pictures. I have some more pictures hanging out there. So I'm going to have to go in and recheck those and pull those back in. Bear with me, I'm actually going to wait until they're done converting. I just don't want to mess up an import. So I'm going to wait until they're done converting, and then I'll go grab those pictures. Alright guys, sorry about that. So let's just kind of go pick up where we left off. We were right around here. We're just going to continue with our P's and X's. Like I said, don't overthink it. Something really quick. We're looking for these shot, or if we see we don't have it, you might want to kind of prepare to have some shots in there for your head swap. So for example, that's a pretty good picture, but the baby's looking down. I'm going to keep that because in this photo he's looking up. So we might do a head swap there. Perfect. Got a perfect one right there with everyone looking, so I'm just going to go and take these two out of the equation. Like I said, when you're working with kids, it's really important to be quick. You don't have a lot of time. It's not like you're posing an adult that's going to stand and kind of do as directed. There we go, got one of them both looking. And this little guy was looking down for a lot of them, but I kept one in. Mom might want to see that. She's probably not going to want to see these, so I'm I'm not going to put them in the collection. Keep in mind some of the Canon ones are great, but you just want to make sure it's still something that where you have good expressions, everybody's looking. And this is kind of where you get to know your client too. If you have a mom that you know wants to see every moment, great, leave them in there. If you have a mom that you know is looking for prints, you might take out some ones that she might not necessarily want to print. These are just some fun ones we did at the ends with the kids. If you do leaf tossing, do it at the end. It's going to be all in the kids' hair and you're going to have a little mess.